Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's absolutely crucial for your financial journey, but often gets mixed up: net worth versus income. You might hear these terms thrown around a lot, especially when people talk about being rich. But are they the same thing? Spoiler alert, they're not. And understanding the difference is a game changer for building real, lasting wealth. So, stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see your finances in a whole new light. Let's start with the one we're all familiar with: income. Simply put, income is the money you earn. It's your paycheck from your job, the profits from your side hustle, the rent you collect from a property, or any money flowing into your bank account on a regular basis. Think of it as the flow of water into a bathtub. It's active. It's what you use to pay your bills, buy groceries, go on vacation, and hopefully save and invest. We often measure income over a period of time, like a monthly salary or an annual income. So when someone says they make $100,000 a year, they're talking about their income. A high income is great, no doubt about it. It gives you options and opportunities. But here's the catch, and it's a big one. A high income doesn't automatically make you wealthy, and this is where so many people get tripped up. You could be earning $1 million a year, but if you're spending $1,000,001, you're not actually building wealth. You're just living a very expensive lifestyle, maybe even going into debt to maintain it. This is what we call the golden handcuffs, or the rat race. You have a lot of money coming in, but it's all going right back out. You're working hard just to stay afloat. This high income, low wealth situation is surprisingly common. We see it with celebrities, athletes, and they've been high-earning professionals who have very little to show for their massive paychecks after a few years. They have a strong flow of water, but the drain in their bathtub is wide open. Now, let's switch gears and talk about the real measure of wealth: net worth. If income is the flow of money, net worth is the snapshot of what you actually own. It's the total value of all your assets, minus the total value of all your liabilities. Let's break that down. Assets are things you own that have monetary value. This includes cash in your savings and checking accounts, the value of your investments like stocks and bonds, the equity in your home, the value of your car retirement accounts, like a 401k or an IRA, and even valuable collectibles. Basically, anything you could sell for cash is an asset. Liabilities, on the other hand, are what you owe. This is your debt. Common liabilities include your mortgage, car loans, student loans, credit card debt, and any other personal loans. It's the money you're obligated to pay back to someone else. So, the formula is simple: assets liabilities equals net worth. Let's use an example. Imagine Sarah. She has $10,000 in savings, $50,000 in a retirement account. Unlike income, which is a flow, net worth is a stock like the amount of water currently in the bathtub. It's a snapshot of your financial health. You can calculate your net worth today, and then again in 6 months, to see if it's going up or down. Your goal should always be to increase your net worth over time. So, why is this distinction so important? Because focusing only on income is like trying to drive a car by only looking at the speedometer. It tells you how fast you're going right now, but it doesn't tell you how much fuel you have in the tank, or if you're even headed in the right direction. Net worth is your GPS and your fuel gauge combined. It shows you your actual financial position and your progress toward your ultimate destination, which for many of us is financial freedom. True wealth isn't about how much you make. It's about how much you keep and how hard that money works for you. Someone with a modest income of $60,000 a year who saves and invests diligently can easily have a higher net worth than someone who earns $200,000 a year but spends it all. The first person is building a solid financial foundation, while the second is living on a financial treadmill. The secret to building wealth, then, is to use your income to increase your net worth. How do you do that? It comes down to two main strategies: increasing your assets and decreasing your liabilities. Let's talk about decreasing liabilities first. The most straightforward way to do this is to pay down your debt. High-interest debt, like credit card debt, is a major drag on your net worth. It's like a hole in your financial bucket, leaking money away in the form of interest payments. By creating a plan to aggressively pay down your debts, especially the high-interest ones, every payment you make directly increases your net worth. For every dollar of debt you eliminate, your net worth goes up by $1. It's a guaranteed return on your money. Now for the other side of the equation, increasing your assets. This is where things get really exciting. You use the income you re-earning to buy assets that will grow in value or generate more income for you. This is the core principle of investing. Instead of just letting your money sit in a low-interest savings account, you put it to work. You can invest in the stock market through index funds or ETFs. Over time, the market tends to go up and your initial investment grows. You can invest in real estate, which can appreciate in value while also providing you with rental income, a new income stream that you can then use to buy even more assets. You could even invest in your own business. The key is to acquire things that will make you more money in the future. These are the assets that build real, sustainable wealth. Think of it this way. Your job, your primary source of income, is you working for money. Investing is making your money work for you. The goal is to eventually have your assets generate enough income on their own to cover your living expenses. That's the definition of financial independence. At that point, working becomes a choice, not a necessity. Your net worth has become a powerful engine that fuels your life. So, let's put it all together. Income is your tool. It's the shovel you use to dig. Net worth is the treasure you accumulate. You can have a big, fancy shovel, but if you just moving dirt from one pile to another without ever putting any gold in your chest, you're not getting any richer. The smart move is to use your shovel income to systematically pay off debts and acquire treasure assets that grow. I challenge you to do something after this video. Take 30 minutes and calculate your own net worth. Make a list of all your assets and their values. Then, make a list of all your liabilities. Subtract the liabilities from the assets. The number you get might be positive, negative, or zero. It doesn't matter where you start. Don't be discouraged if it's lower than you'd like. This isn't a judgment. It's a starting point. It's your here marker on the financial map. Once you have that number, you can start setting goals. You can say, okay, my net worth is X today. I want it to be Y in 1 year. Then you can create a plan. Maybe it's paying off a credit card. Maybe it's starting to contribute to a retirement account. Maybe it's opening a brokerage account and investing your first $100. Every single one of those actions will directly and positively impact your net worth. Tracking your net worth over time is one of the most motivating things you can do for your finances. It shifts your focus from short-term spending to long-term wealth building. You start asking different questions. Instead of, can I afford the monthly payment on this new car? You start asking, how will this purchase affect my net worth? This simple shift in perspective can fundamentally change your financial decisions for the better. In summary, income is what you earn, and it's temporary. It can stop if you lose your job. Net worth is what you own, and it's the foundation of lasting wealth. While a high income is a powerful tool, it's your ability to convert that income into assets that will truly set you free. Focus on building your net worth, $1 at a time, by paying down debt and acquiring income-producing assets. That is the true path to financial security and freedom. I hope this has cleared up the confusion between income and net worth. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. And hit that subscribe button so you won't miss our future content on building wealth and achieving your financial goals. Let me know in the comments below. Have you calculated your net worth before? What was the biggest surprise? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.